Hello and welcome back to my channel Learn with Nikhil. In this lecture we will understand the basic engineering curves like ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. So the definition of conic section says that if a cone is cut in a specific way and depending upon the axis through which it is cut, we obtain ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. So here I have drawn the front view of the cone, that is the two-dimensional view of the cone, and the two-dimensional view of a cone is nothing but a triangle. Now I am taking this point and this is the cutting plane. So if I cut the cone through this line, the curve which I will get on the bottom side will look like an ellipse. Now next, I'll consider the center point at the height of this cone, and this is my next cutting plane. I'll mark it as BB. Now after cutting that, the curve which I will get will call as a parabola. Now the third curve, this is my cutting plane. I'll mark it as CC. If I cut through this, the curve which I will get will call it as a hyperbola. Now to explain this part in a much better way, I'll show it through a three-dimensional view. Now this is a cone. Now I will mark the center line as 0, 0, which has been shown in the two-dimensional figure also. I'll cut the cone from the AA line. The bottom of the cone represents a circle, and if I cut through AA line, we will get an ellipse. So this shape is called as an ellipse. It is a shape of an egg. I'll just draw how the actual shape of an ellipse looks and how you have to draw it in a two-dimensional way. So this line is a directrix. These are the few parameters you have to keep in mind. The straight vertical line is a directrix. We have a perpendicular line. This C is the center. F and F dash is called as foci. And between those we have another center, that is O. Here one more point, V dash is called as vertex. So we have V vertex, F focus, and the ellipse start through the vertex till the next vertex. So it is between the two vertices. So this is a shape of an ellipse which I have drawn. So as you can see, it starts from the vertex to the next vertex, and you have a center point O and you have a equal distance of focus or foci. So this cutting plane, this shape looks as an ellipse. So as mentioned earlier, it is between the vertices and the distance OF and OF dash is equal. Now moving towards the next, that is parabola. The cutting plane is through the center height of a cone. So for that I require a cone. So I'll again mark the center line, that is OO dash, and through this height the center point we will mark and through that center point we will cut the line B. So now here the curve which is formed is called as a parabola. So see the shape of the curve, it represents parabola. Now for parabola to start, also it has a point V, that is vertex. So each curve has a starting point named as vertex. So I'll just name it. This is an ellipse and this represents parabola. See the curve. Now for hyperbola, I'll again require the cone. Now the cutting plane for this is CC. Again I'll mark the center line. And as you can notice, the CC line of the hyperbola is after the center line of cone. So see the cutting line of hyperbola, it is after the center line. So I'll cut through that line, that is CC dash or CC. This curve, it is a bigger angle curve that represents hyperbola. So the hyperbola will also begin from the vertex, that is V. So this is how the hyperbola looks like. The angle of hyperbola is much bigger. Now the next important word you will hear whenever you come across the ellipse, parabola, hyperbola, that is eccentricity. Now the definition of eccentricity says that it is the distance of point from focus upon the distance of point from the directrix. So the formula says Vf upon Vc, where F is focus and AB line is the directrix. Now for calculating eccentricity of ellipse, E is equal to Vf upon Vc. Now as you can look closely, the Vf distance is less than the distance Vc. So Vf is less than Vc. So we can conclude that it is always less than 1, as Vf distance is less than Vc. Now for parabola, eccentricity again, it is the distance Vf upon Vc. But as you know, V distance is at the center. So Vf distance upon Vc will be always equal to 1. And finally for hyperbola, eccentricity, if you see, Vf distance is much greater than Vc distance. So after the division, it will be always greater than 1. Thank you for listening. Do subscribe to my channel. See you in the next lecture.